live from an actual rainy day in Utah, at least northern Utah. It's the Geek Show.
Oh, we're getting a lot of it up here.
Flash flooding in Twilla.
Wouldn't surprise me. It's actually been pretty rainy the last day or
surprised.
two.
All right, let's get this going.
Oh yeah,
There we go. Coffee.
showtime.
Well, I've got bad news. Last week's sponsor, the Geek Show branded cuck chair, did not make any sales. They've dropped us now.
Oh,
Yeah.
We no longer have a sponsor. So
damn it.
Well, there you go.
Well, all right. I thought I had high hopes for the cuck chair. I really
Yeah.
did.
Next time.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it just had that Geek Show logo on the back, and I thought maybe our true fans would step up, but
Apparently not.
no.
He's disappointed in our true fans not stepping up. He's Lee George Cade, everybody.
I had such high hopes. Thought we could all retire to Twilla.
On cuck chair money.
He's missing out on that cuck chair money. He's quad T, too tall Tony.
I'm starting a new chair called the Muck Chair. It's for mukbangs, so it's really big for the large folks that like to eat a lot at once in front of a camera.
Rebecca is not having that at all. Rebecca Frost, everybody.
Like a regular chair.
Regular chair.
I like the laundry chair. That's
The
where you put all
laundry
your,
chair.
yeah, it's where you put all your laundry.
Oh, okay.
I don't want George Clooney's chair from Burn After Reading.
Usually
Usually
usually the laundry chair is the exercise bicycle.
Oh, I don't have one of those. It's just a
there you
laundry
go.
chair.
She's not trying to fool herself.
Or laundry dog kennels, because our dog kennels are in the bedroom too, and there's nothing on top of them, so we'll just pop stuff on top of there.
Dirty
Also,
laundry, right?
he has no bumbershoot. He's Robert Neal, everybody. Out walking his dogs in the rain with no umbrella. Come on.
Fool in the rain.
No umbrella.
You need, Rob.
Hat.
What is a hat but an umbrella for your head?
You need a puppy potty kayak.
Yeah, damn right.
It's a kayak that you can take your puppies out to go potty in.
Oh, I could
Oh
use that
shit!
today.
I gotta find a way to get this monetized real quick. Hold on.
Yeah. From
And
the
don't
makers.
forget about our host,
Ba, 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 ba.
Mr. Carey Jackson.
Thank you for that. Monday through Friday, 6 to 10, x96.com. From the makers of the cuck chair, we bring you the puppy, what is it, canoe? What?
The puppy potty kayak.
Kayak. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. All right, let's get going. Lee, it's a good time to be Lee George Cade right now.
Damn straight it is. Look at
because
that hacksaw. I want a hacksaw.
The big, beautiful trailer for Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro, dropped this week.
Hacksaw.
Dameron's fallen on hard times.
Yes, he has. He does
Gone
not
from
look good.
Flying spaceships to cutting up cadavers.
I mean,
He's doing pretty well.
he's literally got leg of lamb on the menu.
He does.
But
So what were your thoughts on this trailer, Lee?
Well, I went in looking for a Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein trailer, and guess what I got?
that exact thing.
Yeah.
This looks beautiful, and I would say to folks to go to the theater to see it, because all the detail in this trailer. I mean, even with the best TV, you're not going to catch it all.
But what's the bad news, Rebecca?
It's not bad. Support local theater. Frankenstein opens in Salt Lake Film Society on October 24th. I'm sure it'll be at the Megaplex too.
No, I think it's great that it's going to be at the Salt Lake Film Society, and I hope that if everybody supports it, they can get new chairs.
Look, they're just struggling to
I
get
get
the
it.
films
I
they
get
get.
it. I get
Just
it.
do like I do. Bring your own
I get
seat
it.
cushion.
And Netflix is being so Netflixy about this whole thing. It's like, oh, let's put Frankenstein out in November.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's in theaters in October. It's not. It's on
Yeah,
Netflix.
it's
in
on
November.
It's on 10 IMAX screens and select art house movie screens.
Oh, is that
You know,
all?
it is
It's
not
all-
getting. It
It's
is
also
not getting a wide
considered for
release.
awards.
Oh, dang it!
They're not. They don't want you going to the movie theater to watch this.
They should have just done a
Because they're doing
simultaneous.
They're doing the same thing with the next Knives Out movie, Wake Up Dead Man. They're doing that in
Yeah.
a limited release so that
Yeah.
it can technically be considered for awards.
It's Del Toro's on his social media been putting out photos of the miniatures that they've been using for like the castles and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks terrific, and like I said, I would go to the theater to see this if I were you.
And anybody who still has trauma from Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer can thank Rebecca for this photograph.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So is he going to
Hey,
do
I
a
was trying to
mummy, a mummy movie next, or
No,
a-
he wants
or
to
a
get away.
werewolf?
He wants to get away from the dark and horror and all that. He said he
Well,
wants to
'cause-
do something different.
I'm thinking he's doing his own slow reboot of the Universal monsters.
Well,
He's got Creature from the Black Lagoon done. This is Frankenstein.
I think he's going to go back to romantic comedies like Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I think Frankenstein's going to be a romantic comedy.
I think this is his next project will be a buddy cop movie, maybe a reboot of the Lethal Weapon franchise.
Yeah, that's right up his alley.
With Mel Gibson as the creature.
Right up his crime alley.
Crime Alley.
But I'm chin.
The other trailer that we got this week, and this is for Tony, new Solar
Rebecca.
Opposites trailer.
It's for
Oh, and
Rebecca, too.
Rebecca.
We're both big fans.
I've watched more. Tony, are you caught up on the 5th season?
I think so. I know I started it. I might have got distracted, though. So you might have watched more
Yeah.
than I have.
This is the 6th and final season on Hulu, October 13th. And yes, we're going to find out what's going on with the people that live in the wall.
Yeah, the wall people.
They're finally going to close that door.
The first 5 seasons just showed up on Netflix, too. Mm-hmm. So you can watch it there if you want.
There you go. The once their alien diamond making machine gets destroyed, the solar opposites must face their greatest challenge yet: living their expensive lives on a budget. Boy, I feel that. When they're
Did your diamond machine get broken, too, Carrie?
It sure did. When their consumerist habits and expensive hobbies are gone, only their true selves will remain. But will they like who they find? Yeah. And the story of the people in the wall will come to its thrilling and shocking conclusion, it says here.
I like that Dan Stevens is the voice now.
He
Yeah.
does a great job.
He's the best.
Let's see. We got another one for Lee.
Yeah, it's just all coming up lazy.
It is Star Wars Visions Volume 3 on October 29th on Disney Plus. The new trailer.
Look at that little bear. Look at that little bear guy. He's like, I'm a bear. Oh, I like Star Wars. I live there.
You got 9 different anime houses that are being involved in this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now the English-speaking casts. There's some interesting people here. Anna Sawai from Shogun. She's terrific. Freddie Highmore from Bates Motel. George Takei, of course. Harvey Gillen from What We Do in the Shadows. Jodie Turner-Smith from The Acolyte. Simu Liu, Shang-Chi. Let's see, Stephanie Sue from Everything Everywhere All at Once. And, oddly enough, Steve Buscemi is here.
He's playing the bear.
I hope so.
I don't know. I think Lee needs to do the rest of the episode in that bear voice.
In the bear voice.
Okay.
How do you do, fellow Jedi?
I was going to say, I figured Steve Buscemi was going to be an adolescent of some sort.
I no idea. Hello, fellow teens. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, fellow Padawans.
But anyway, October 29th on Disney Plus. Pretty trailer. Go and watch it. We'd
Yeah.
show it to you here, but for some reason we get kicked off of the YouTubes whenever.
It's because we're too pretty.
Exactly.
That's what
it.
it is. Yep.
But anyway, all 3 of those trailers are terrific. So go and take a look at them. I'm especially that Star Wars Visions one looks terrific. It really does.
It's also wild. Like when we were in Disneyland, all the a lot of the Star Wars stuff that they are pushing is like the anime, like Star Wars anime focused.
Anime is really growing here in America.
It's
really
exploding again.
It's really starting to take off again. Yes.
I'm just so glad that we finally got around to using anime instead of what we were calling it in the early 90s.
Japanese animation.
Japanimation.
Japanimation, yes.
I
Yeah.
forgot to shorten it.
Video Verns had a whole Japanimation section.
Oh, you remember Video Verns?
Oh, I sure do.
All
It's
right.
coming back.
This is a Utah thing, right? Video Verns.
Video,
Yeah.
local.
Yeah, this is right across the street from where you live.
I was gonna say, yeah, it was in your neighborhood, Rob. Well, it was in Holiday,
Yeah.
so it was adjacent.
You could have gone there on Saturday nights to rent Stuart Gordon movies.
Yes. And a lot of us did.
What's a Stuart Gordon?
He did a lot of Lovecraft movies in the 80s.
Oh.
Were any
All right.
of them? I hesitate to ask this question. Were any of them good?
Depends on your definition.
It was the 80s.
Fair.
You don't have to
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just happy to have it. Whether it was
Fair
good or
enough.
not, we didn't care.
I
We
mean,
were just
do you,
happy to
do you
have
like do you like Jeffrey Combs?
Yeah, Wayun? Yes.
Yeah. You'll get to him soon, Rebecca.
it. All right. Let's see. Let's quickly, a little bit of housekeeping here. Of course, geekshowgotthiscovered.com. That is our Patreon. That's how you can support the show. It's very affordable, and you get the after party, which is we continue doing the show just for our Patreons. After we get done here, you get the TV show in space early. Let's see, which episodes of Deep Space Nine are we on right now?
Well, so up now are episodes 3 through 6 of season 1, and then
Oh, it's
If-
Jazz Hands Garrick.
you might have noticed also I've started reposting the old episodes that were once lost to time, and so
And
now
lawsuits. Yeah.
and lawsuits, and so now every other week you'll see the old stuff, and a vast improvement in quality probably.
From the original series, which Tony is not watching fast enough for any of us. We've
Yeah.
decided.
Well, I'm watching fast enough for me.
Also, geekshow.store is where you can go to get our merch, and you can go ahead, take a look at it. Nice T-shirts. They arrive pretty quickly. I understand that there were quite a few Geek Show lanyards spotted at FanX, so thank you for that. Let's see. Also, pick that stuff up, geekshow.store. And, the YouTubes. If you're watching us on the YouTubes, subscribe, if
Yeah.
you would, please. That helps.
Yeah, we
Smash
had
that
we-
button.
we tripled our normal subscriber rate last month to
Wow.
10.
Wow.
From 3 to 10.
How about
Yes.
that?
No, that's huge. I just wanted to say also, really quick before we go out of business, Rob and Rebecca, you two absolutely smashed it at FanX last week, and it was so cool seeing you two just like so excited to be out there amongst the people and
was
having fun.
It was fun.
Awesome
well,
work.
Well, before we get to the news, let's get a quick FanX comic convention report from you two.
Take it away, Chief.
Well, goodness gracious, did a bunch of Star Trek panels. That was fun. One of my panels was Star Trek and Star Wars, two sides of the same coin. Not convinced that that's
Yeah.
true.
It's not.
But it was me and 3 other women on a panel talking about Star Wars and Star Trek. So, like, how the time of my life. Rob, Jake, and I watched William Shatner ramble for an hour.
Best hour ever. Honestly.
Honestly, the best hour of my life. He talked about how he pooped himself on stage.
I tried to look for that footage, and all I could see was him telling the stories again.
Yeah,
like
no,
doing
it's
it.
my
Yeah.
it is my national treasure because apparently there's video, so it's my national treasure to try to find the video
How can you tell from the video? That's what I want to know.
because he's
just-
such a good actor. Because he's such a good
Expression,
actor.
Just like a,
Do you turn does he turn sideways and there's like a cone or like
just
a
gotta go,
shape
I-
out of his
I,
pants?
I think you can assume at 94, any video you're watching, he's most likely pooping his pants.
Yeah,
but watching him ramble, watching him ask
oh no, he froze.
Oh, we lost
We
Rob.
minutes.
Oh, there he is.
Rob, you
was,
froze on us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Watching,
You're on
watching
right
him answer a
now.
question-
Dead air. Dead air.
But watching him force a kid to stand there for 10 minutes while he answered a question was.
Oh my god!
Was
And the kid
funny and
asked.
painful.
He asked like a pretty like good question about like colonization in space and like if it is like he quoted Ray Bradbury about like it is our obligation to like explore and colonize space, and William Shatner tried to explain quantum physics and then
William
an
Shatner,
expert.
no.
asked a lot of like rhetorical like why do we explore, why do we go to Mars,
Are we machines?
are we human or are we dancer, like just
And honestly, the best people to watch this with were Rebecca and Jake, because we just sat there the entire time, just like, did that really just happen? Are we actually experiencing this right now?
You were
Yes.
probably a few of the people in the audience in on the joke. You
in
know,
on the bit, yeah.
in on the bit. So
Rick said it was thrilled to meet you guys.
Yeah, it was
there?
very
It was
nice
lovely
to meet Rick.
Meet you, and we got a hey, Geek Show says hey out in the wild. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
this is cool.
I just want to quickly mention I sat in on the Sliders reunion panel with with Jerry O'Connell, John Rhys Davies, and Clement Derricks.
Cleveland Derricks.
Cleveland
Where
Derricks,
was
thank you.
Kari Wurr?
Hey man, listen.
Season 4 sweetheart.
Listen, so this was Jerry O'Connell's first con for him because he'd always attended cons with his wife Rebecca Romaine, but this was the first time he was there for him, and you could tell he was so excited. This is himbo personified. This is golden retriever of a person on stage. He was so
Jack
lovely, truly Jack Ransom, and John Rhys Davies and Clement Derricks were such bummers. Jerry O'Connell was like obviously moderating the panel for them, and he was trying so hard to keep the vibe light. They just like were not having it.
Oh, man.
But I also I knew Sliders was a show that existed, but I didn't know what it was about. So they would be talking about plot lines in the show, and I'm like, what is this show?
I watched the first probably
was that
three-quarters
show?
of that show
It was amazing.
all the way through. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
There's-
sounds
there's-
right up my alley.
There's
It
an
is.
episode where they go to a planet, where they go to an alternate universe where anytime you're broke, you can just go to the ATM and get cash, and it doesn't come out of anything. It comes out of the National Trust. But the problem is every time you go and get money, your execution lottery number goes up. And so they keep going. They're like, cool, let's go get some food. Let's go do this. Let's do that. And then the cops show up and they're like, well, your execution lottery number came up.
I think if they did a reboot of Sliders, I think it could be really good.
Well, the original's on Peacock, so maybe
You
I'll...
should give it a shot.
I
mean,
might.
Okay,
Keep
Tony,
in
just
mind-
remember.
Keep
just
in
remember,
mind,
they
it's
tried
got-
to reboot Quantum Leap.
I was actually just thinking about that, and
But I was there for that reboot, though.
But
I quite enjoyed
I liked
that
it. I thought it
reboot.
was good, but I mean,
Yeah.
could have been
they
better.
tried and it didn't go. Just remember with Sliders though, when you're watching it, it's got that '90s stank all over it.
Sure.
Oh,
I'm
and
sure.
that
Big
that
time.
90s CGI budget where they're
Yep.
just like, you could have used a more convincing hand puppet.
Yep.
Yeah.
I realized I'm just now. I just realized I'm using the same argument Rebecca uses against me for TOS.
How about
I
that?
don't like this. Not at all.
Jim in the chat wants to know if we were starstruck or had to meet anybody. I do not want to meet celebrities, but I wandered Celebrity Row so I could get eyes on them. because I just wanted to see them in person. So I
doing this?
looked at Doug Jones. That was fun. New Boot Goofin, Thomas Lennon, and oh my God, I can't remember the other guy's name.
Cedric
Cedric
Yarborough?
Yarborough.
Yeah.
Thank you. I got eyes on them, and they were in costume, and they looked fun. But there was one celebrity that I was like, oh my God, do I want to meet this person? And it was D. Bradley Baker. I got eyes on him, but I did have a moment of, oh my God, do I want to go meet D. Bradley Baker?
You did want to.
I did. I didn't, but I was thinking about it.
Time.
Whenever Chase Masterson is there, I always like to just go down and kind of lurk, and then if I get noticed, then I shout, "I'm 100 feet away."
I was doing selfies to try to get a air quotes picture with Shatner, and then one of the volunteers was like, "Hey, you can't be doing that," and I'm like, "Boo, fascist, boo!"
I got to stand in line once for a Powerpuff Girls voice actor panel where they had all of the voice actors, and so I'm standing in line, and these girls, two people in front of me, are like, "I don't even know who Powerpuff Girls are. What are Powerpuff Girls?" And the guy in front of me all of a sudden goes, "Well, the Powerpuff Girls are," and he starts talking about Craig McCracken and all these other people, and I'm like, "Oh, holy shit. Brent Spiner's telling these girls all about Powerpuff Girls, and I'm just standing here like an idiot, completely oblivious to the fact that I was standing next to him for half an hour,
Wow.
and that he was standing in line to go to Powerpuff Girls." So
I didn't tell this story on TV Show in Space when we recorded yesterday, but there was because I wore Star Trek outfits the whole weekend, and I got a lot of compliments on my pink TNG shirt,
Which was great.
it was cool.
and thank you. And there's one guy, he was older, like probably late 60s, early 70s. And we were talking about Star Trek. And he was like, did you ever make it to the Star Trek experience in Vegas? And I was like, oh, no. And then he asked me if I had ever attended any of Gene Roddenberry's lectures.
How old
And
do you
I was like,
you
how
She's tiny.
old do you think I am?
Apparently
Gene
Put a sunshine around the
Roddenberry.
sun. You can just go with when you were.
Gene Roddenberry died when I was 2.
You put your whole face on that morning, apparently.
Exactly.
But you went to every single speech he did from the age of birth to two.
Yeah, convinced my parents to take me.
Yeah, sure, he was terminally ill and he wasn't doing any live things then, but
Yeah.
All right. Now let's get on with the news. We can talk more about FanX in the after party. Let's see. Okay. This Resident Evil reboot from Zach Krager.
yeah.
I'm cautiously optimistic about this.
It's
I'm
getting better
extremely
and better.
optimistic.
You just put a liquor on a ceiling and I'm done.
Yep. Now what I did find out is that the lead is the guy who plays the drug addict in Weapons.
Yeah, have you seen Weapons yet?
I did, yes. Austin Abrams is his
He
name.
was so good.
And so they've now added Zach Cherry from Severance,
Yeah.
Callie Reese from True Detective, and that's Jono Wilson from Twisted Metal Season 2.
He
Who
looks
was
like
he
a
in
very thin John Cena.
Was he Grim?
No, he's...
No, he wasn't Grim.
what was the guy's name? He was... he wasn't in costume. He was just a guy. He was the guy everybody wanted to hang out with.
Jono Wilson.
Yeah. Anyway, but this looks interesting. I am cautiously optimistic. You got Krager directing, wrote the script with Shay Hatton, who wrote John Wick Chapter 3 and 4. No plot details, but it says that Zach Cherry is going to play a scientist at a hospital. Reese will be an ex-military character, originally written for a male actor, but they put her in because she kicks ass. And Wilson's part is unknown, but they're going to start shooting in Prague here next week.
Rick points out Zach Cherry, also of Spider-Man Do a Flip fame from. Do you know that that's part of my daily vernacular? I'm always like, Spider-Man, do a flip.
The second game in this franchise got my PlayStation taken away for a week.
Oh, it did, huh?
I was 32 years old.
I was going
I'm
to
not
say,
used to having things taken away from me.
you were old when that
Look,
came out.
we had to have an intervention, Lee. We had to.
No, it was 3 a.m. and I screamed because the game scared me so bad. My wife came out, unplugged the machine, and took it away.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
I bought Resident Evil Village. I played 5 minutes of it, and then I emailed Steam, and I was like, hey, actually, can I have my money back? I don't want this anymore.
Village is a good game.
I was playing Resident Evil 2. I got through the bus. I got into the police station, and the liquor dropped down from the ceiling, and I just screamed so loud, and my wife was like, yeah, no, you're done, stupid.
When the liquor
Scary.
dives through the one-way mirror. Oh, that got me. Oh, boy.
I saw so many of the Resident Evil Village mommy cosplays.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Domestic.
Yeah,
Domestic
the
Steer,
big
Domestic
mommy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw her around.
Quite a
Yeah.
few of those. All right. I'm not sure how I feel about this. We talked about Mel Brooks last week, but here's another thing. FX is moving ahead with a series called Very Young Frankenstein.
Not starring Yahoo Serious, I hope.
No, yeah. That's Zach Galifianakis, Kumail Nanjiani. I'm guessing... Oh, and Carrie Elwes is going to be in it as well. I'm guessing that maybe this is Gene Wilder's dad and Zach Galifianakis is playing him because Zach is much older than Gene Wilder at this point, right?
It's got to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll give this a shot. I like these actors.
Yeah.
I
not
will
s- yeah,
not.
You will not?
Who's writing it? Do we know?
Let's see.
Not Gene Wilder.
Not Gene Wilder. Who wrote the original in 74?
Beyond the grave.
Let's see. In the pilot, FX began developing this in June. Details of the characters under wrap, as are the plot. Let's see. I do not have... Oh, wait. Galifianakis coming... yeah, I don't have who's writing it.
The original is lightning in a bottle, and I think just leave it alone. It's sacred.
Madeline Kahn in that movie. Oh,
Madeline, just everybody brought their A game, and then
Yeah.
when you watch the behind the scenes on it, and the fact that Gene Wilder and Mel Brooks were literally at war through the entire movie because it was Gene's baby, but Mel Brooks was directing, and yeah, it's so good.
And I read that... oh, God, why can't I remember the name of the actor who played the blind man?
Gene
Gene Hackman.
Wild.
Gene Hackman.
He wanted to do it so badly that he said, I don't get to do comedy. I want to do some comedy, and they always give me all the serious stuff. He did that scene for free.
Yeah.
He just wanted to do comedy that badly, and he ad-libbed a line, I was going to make espresso. That was his line.
So there's enough behind-the-scenes stuff that you can see that Cloris Leachman broke everyone.
Oh, she's
Everyone,
so funny.
every time she came on, because she was supposed to say one thing and then she just ad-libbed something. And they were notoriously anti-ad-lib. Please do not ad-lib. Please do not ad-lib. She'd come on, she'd say something. Gene Wilder would fall over, and then they'd just leave it in the movie.
Film is expensive. So I'm looking at the IMDb for Very Young Frankenstein, and it only shows one cast member, Carrie Elwes, credited as the President of the United States.
What? I was just looking at. They had 6 cast members.
Oh, I'm looking at
Very Young Frankenstein.
TV series.
Maybe it takes place in modern days.
I thought it's a movie.
No, it's a series.
It's a series on
It's
FX.
a series.
Maybe maybe it takes place in modern day. That would be interesting.
That would be.
All
So
right.
I see Carrie Ewells, Kumal, Dolly Wells.
I'm sorry. How did you?
Zach
Ewells.
Galifianakis, Wells, Spencer House, and
Yeah.
Nikki Crawford.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Also, another story for Lee. The Highlander movie has added
This is so good. This is
also
so
for
good.
me.
This
He's
is
had
so
it-
good.
Added another villain. Jeremy Irons is going.
Oh, but what they
Alfred.
added him as is so perfect.
What is he playing? I don't have that in my story.
So they said when they were doing the new Highlander movie that they were not just pulling from the only movie that was made, but from the television series as well. And the television series had these kind of this nefarious organization called the Watchers, which is like this ancient secret society that had been observing and interfering with the different immortals to make sure that the right ones made it to the prize. And so at one point they're like, oh, we're so glad that Connor McLeod killed the Kurgan, because if he'd gotten the prize, things would have been terrible. But yeah, Irons is playing the leader of the Watchers, and that's going to be a fun role for him. Cause,
I have a question.
yeah.
What happens when there can only be one gets to be the one? Does something happen to the
Well,
rest of the world?
world
Or
peace.
Supposedly in the script treatments for the never made second and third movie, you get to find out that they weren't the last ones. Oh, these guys were in a cave, or these guys are from another planet. And then in the TV series, Connor made it to a certain plateau, and then it became up to his cousin Duncan to take over. It was stupid,
take
but
over
the
as
show.
what? Like, how does being
As the one.
immortal guy on the world change the geopolitical?
Okay,
balance
so
or
so
whatever,
every
you know?
every immortal, every
questions, Tony.
every
I'm very
immortal,
curious.
every immortal
Just watch the
has
series.
every immortal has their entire life's experience, right? And so some of them, like Ramirez, was actually like in Babylon learning all of the ancient math and science, whatever else. And when you kill an immortal, you get all of the knowledge of that immortal and all of the knowledge of every immortal they killed. So when you're the last immortal, you basically have the sum of all human knowledge.
Oh, I see.
And then what?
And then you supposedly, depending on whether you're good or bad, lead the human race to the next stage of evolution.
Okay.
So if it had been the Kurgan, he would have just enslaved humanity, and that
Right.
would have been the end of it. So
I feel like we're learning way too much about this movie before it's even finished.
I think we're learning just the right amount.
Well, I feel like every 2 weeks or so, there's like a new casting or news announcement about the movie. Mm-hmm. And
Well,
when is
we're-
it supposed to come out?
Well, we're waiting for Cavill's leg to heal.
Yeah, didn't he break his back?
He broke his leg or something like that.
No, you're thinking Batman, not Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, right, my
Push-ups
bad.
will fix it. If it's a broken back, just do some push-ups.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
here's the question.
Bane broke his back. Yeah.
I'm just hopeful. That's all.
I'm excited for this, especially if they're just going to take the remaining, the good pieces of all the other stuff, and
Yeah,
make it
one
into
movie and a TV
one-
series.
Cool. So Lee, help me remember this, and I really remember this is a spin-off of a spin-off.
Yeah.
But did the Watchers appear in Highlander the Raven?
Yeah, they're in there.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Jeremy Irons. All right.
I
He's
hope he wears that ascot too.
yeah, I hope so.
Oh,
He's Jennifer Aniston's dad in the morning show.
Ah.
Is that believable? Okay.
Lee,
Well, come on. He's believable as Alfred. He can do anything.
yeah, he's Alfred. He's Scar. Lee, did you ever watch the Highlander TV show that took place like way in the future, post-apocalyptic Earth?
No.
Or cartoon? Sorry, not TV. It was a cartoon.
Oh, no, I don't like animation.
I didn't think so. Yeah, it was made in the late '80s, early '90s. You should dig it up, see if you can find it.
Or maybe I won't.
It's
not.
interesting. Or you should.
All right.
Fight.
Well, we're getting that new Daisy Ridley movie is finally coming.
It's called
Rise
Axe
of the,
Murderer.
Rise of the Skywalker?
No, it's a zombie.
We already had
movie.
that, and it
Yeah.
was bad.
That's a fun name for a movie. Somebody should use it.
Yeah, it's called We Bury the Dead. It's a
Yeah, we
zombie
do.
movie. Let's see. Daisy Ridley fighting zombies, I guess.
Okay.
You sound so jazzed about it.
I'll give it a shot.
This is after a catastrophic military disaster. The dead don't just rise; they hunt. The military insists they are harmless and slow-moving, offering hope to grieving families. But when Ava, Daisy Ridley, enters a quarantine zone searching for her missing husband, she uncovers the horrifying truth. The undead are growing more violent and relentless and more dangerous with every passing hour.
As long as they don't run, I'll watch it.
It will be in theaters January 2nd, just in time for Halloween. All right.
Yeah.
Zombie movies are timeless. You don't have to be around Halloween for a
That's
zombie
true.
movie.
That's true. Well, more zombies in the news. Yeah.
I'm so excited for this. Oh my God.
Are you really? Okay.
Yes.
You're excited for this, but you won't watch a Highlander cartoon.
Look, Riverdale is the
Riverdale
worst.
rocks, you guys.
Riverdale is the worst, best comic book adaptation ever made. It is absolute garbage and glorious, and it's the same creative team doing this.
The comic book debuted in 2013. It reimagines the town of Riverdale as the heart of a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
So you get Archie, Veronica, Betty, and Jughead fighting zombies.
Is there a Slayer? Because this is Buffy. Sunnydale, Riverdale, Hellmouth, Apocalypse.
No,
But Buffy wasn't fighting zombies.
Any
Buffy with zombies.
any
I don't
supernatural.
even think zombies showed up until Angel.
Yeah.
Same universe though.
Yep.
Let's see. The people who created the comic are involved. Also, producer Greg Berlanti and his team, who are very familiar with this sort of thing.
Yeah, they did all 7 seasons of Riverdale, and it's glorious trash.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I can't find whether this is animated or whether it's. I think it's live action.
I think it's live action.
No way.
Yeah.
They'll have to cast a whole new cast because the Riverdale cast is all much
They're
too
all
old.
old.
Yeah. They're like 30 or something.
Yeah. Ancient. But they've all moved on to like award-winning performances.
Yeah.
Like Charles
they're all-
Melton super duper snubbed for his role in May December.
Oh.
The cast of Riverdale was part of the reason why Riverdale worked is the cast was surprisingly good.
Well, and they've been really vocal about how much they loved their time on that show too.
Yep.
All right. Superman did well in theaters, right?
$28.
Continues to draw fans. Let's see. It looks like in the first 10 days on HBO Max, it got 13 million views.
Oh, they actually said views instead of minutes?
Instead of minutes, they went views.
Interesting.
Now, Barbie was up there when it was on HBO Max, and I can't find the numbers for Barbie in the first 10 days. But during the week of September 15th through the 21st, huge. And also, Superman-related stuff on HBO Max also got a lot of views, including the Christopher Reeve documentary, 670% increase. Superman the movie, 155% increase. And
Also good.
Superman Returns jumped by 120%.
And literally
yeah.
good luck trying to find this Superman movie on physical media.
Oh, I just ordered it before we started. Says it should be here on the 5th. That's tomorrow.
Well, it's the steelbook.
We'll
the steelbook.
see.
Apparently, that's the issue.
I couldn't
like-
even get the 4K for a week and a half.
Well,
Like if
hopefully
you wanted
mine
just
gets
like a
here
regular
soon.
DVD, like you could just go into Target right now.
Target doesn't carry movies anymore.
They don't.
Yeah, they do.
Target's not for shopping it anymore.
My Target doesn't, and the
That is true.
streaming
Robert.
Target
Target's
doesn't.
not for shopping.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry, political bias. I apologize.
So-
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of Superman, though, I've had a bunch of conversations with folks about this movie that liked it or didn't like it. And I've noticed a common thread for the people that weren't as big of fans of this one is the majority of their Superman exposure is the Snyderverse Superman.
There's your deal. Yeah.
And anyone that watched or read Superman stuff outside of the Snyderverse is usually like, yeah, this was really good. But if Snyder Superman is it, then they were just kind of like, oh, it's kind of hokey.
Well, similarly, a lot of people, and I'm not sure what their basis was outside of Melissa Benoist, but the Supergirl portrayal at the end, that 30 seconds with her in it, just like, why are you turning her into some party girl? It's like, there's a reason, and
It's her birthday.
It's her birthday, and it's coming up in the story. Give it a minute.
Yeah, give it a chance.
There was I attended Rob's Superman panel at FanX, and there was
I'm sorry.
No, it was fun. I wanted to
Whatever,
participate so
Rob.
bad. I'm in the front row, like my arms up, like the entire time. But there was a kid who I think you could tell his most exposure to Superman was the Snyder Cut, and he was comparing the two and essentially used the phrase that Cavill's was stronger because he showed less emotion or something, and Corn Sweat's was weak. And I'm like, having emotions does not make it work. And
Boy, I really want to talk to this kid's dad.
Yeah.
well, and Rob was so good because I was complaining about it to Rob, and Rob was like, he's a kid, like he
Well, I mean, it wasn't
he
just
is
that.
still learning.
Yeah, but also, I mean, if his exposure, the only live action Superman he's had, outside of the possibility of seeing Superman and Lois, is Cavill, in his appearance, two and a half appearances on the big screen, and that's public. I mean, the big most obvious consumption he's going to have. And so seeing this, which harkens back to the original character and all of the other incarnations up to Snyder's, outside of an Elseworlds take on Superman.
Right.
So yeah, it's like I was willing to cut him some slack, but it was just like you could tell that there was a little bit of I don't want to say indoctrination, but that's the best word that fits.
That's the word.
It's an exposure level thing, and that's all he's been exposed to.
Yeah.
So.
There's also a certain age where Wolverine's the coolest thing in the world to you, and where
54.
Yeah. Well, you just can't see the nuance of a subtle character. It has to be, I deal with it this way, and it's with my fists. And
Liza Nell makes a good point. A bias against Dean Cain. Okay, now, this is one of those separate art from artist things. Cain's Superman was fun, and it was lighthearted, and that's what the intent was. A lot of people used to refer to Lois and Clark as Superman meets Moonlighting, which was spot on for that show. Mm-hmm. But his Superman was fun. It's just that the actor went on to do things that a lot of people don't care for.
Yeah. Finally, this, whether you want it or not, you're getting another Simpsons movie.
I wondered if they were ever going to do another one.
hey, if I get a new one every
what?
20 years, I'll
we
be
are.
just fine. I'll
The
be
last one-
75 for the next one.
Yeah, the last one was in 2007.
God, really, 20 years.
It was a huge hit, 500 million worldwide.
In 2007 money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2007.
that's when a Marvel Legends figure would only set you back $6.
That's right.
Instead of 30.
So it's going to be interesting. I did a little digging. The series has been running since '89. Just began its 37th season, and for those of you who have dropped off, they've still got it. It's still funny. I'm sorry.
If you count the Tracy Ullman years, it's no longer than that.
The year 2027 will put us close to the 40th season because that's when it's expected, as you can see there. So there you go, over 800 episodes of television.
Have they run longer than Gunsmoke yet?
Way past.
Yeah,
Because
that was years ago.
Gunsmoke was on for like 5 million years.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I think this is the longest running series on television.
Outside of a soap.
Outside
Yeah.
maybe a soap, yeah.
Longest running primetime series.
Well, the thing with
I was like, yeah, because how does SNL factor into?
Yeah.
Only 50
yeah.
seasons.
That's true.
I remember when they had the 300th episode, and I watched that, and there was a gag on there about Homer doing something stupid, and Lisa had a clicker in her hand. She says he's done this click click 300 times.
Okay, so I just ran the stats. Gunsmoke ran for 20 years and is the longest running show of the 20th century.
Of the 20th century.
Yeah, but Simpsons is forever.
It's funny because I keep running into people who say, "Yeah, I stopped watching that some time ago," and I'm like, "You're missing. It's still funny."
I think it's like SNL. It has its peaks and its flows, and it's.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There are occasionally an episode that I'll go, "Yeah, that wasn't their best," but the next week usually makes up for it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch all of them, but I'm too scared to start a series that big again because I dropped off after season, I think, like 13 or
The
so.
Simpsons is one you just pop on the randomizer and then just watch random episodes.
That bugs me, though.
And Disney Plus has 2 channels now where they just run episodes that they
true.
pick, so you can just do that.
I just wonder how things like the oddly specific MC Hammer references play right now.
Still great if you know.
Yeah. It's like watching Lower Decks with people who've never watched Star Trek.
Wow.
It's still
Lee,
funny.
You just gave me a horrible, it's almost a portmanteau. MC Hammer of Baravia. Thank you for that.
Thank you. That's the name of the episode.
So legit to quit Superman.
Moravia. Okay. What'd you consume this week? Who wants to start? Lee.
Sorry.
I'll make it so quick. You guys will be like, "Whoa, that was Lee? Impossible." Oh, I've already gone too long. There's a little show on Netflix called Wayward. It's good. Watch it. It's a thriller.
What's it about?
Well, it's about a cop who happens to be a cop who moved to a new town with his wife who's pregnant, and it turns out the town is probably quietly being run by one of those rescue your teens for money camps.
Oh, because the cop is also a trans man, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's,
My
it's
wife's
May,
watching this.
It's
yes.
May. I can't remember her name. Their name. May. Can't remember her last name. But anyway,
I know Toni Collette's in it though.
Toni Collette's the leader of the "We'll Rescue Your Kid for Money" camp.
Yeah. My wife's watching this. She loves it.
Yeah. Well, it's really quite good, and it's tense. Not as tense as Black Rabbit. I can only watch one episode of Black Rabbit at a time because it is so tense that I have to just stop and decompress in my quiet space afterwards. But if I told you Jude Law does a flawless New York accent, would you be surprised?
Nope.
No.
Well, he does. So, anyway. Trigun Stampede, it's like they took everything from Trigun and said, how about we update it and do amazing up-to-date graphics and mocap? It's really, really good. My Hero Academia.
Sorry, really quick. Sorry,
Yeah.
is it like retelling Trigun, or is it a new story?
Yeah, it takes the entirety of the Trigun storyline and does it in 11 episodes with more of an emphasis on knives.
Oh,
and
that's what I want.
yeah, it's like it takes a lot of the fluff out.
That's
and
why I
then-
gave up on Trigun when I was watching it when I was younger.
So much
'cause I was
fluff.
just like, I don't even care what's going on right now.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
like a lot of the villains that are like, oh, they're in multiple episodes, they'll just be in there for a minute or two. But they do bring in the bad lads who are like these neon obsessed crazy pants people, and they give them this they just ratchet it up. But the animation is top notch. My Hero Academia has a spinoff called Vigilantes, which is actually better than My Hero Academia. So go figure.
Wow.
Interesting.
Bake Off, cool. I like bakeries.
Me too.
And I refuse to call it the Great British Baking Show because you can just kiss my ass, Pillsbury, or whoever it is that won't let them call it Bake Off in the United States. Finished the Every. Went somewhere I didn't expect it to go, and now I'm technophobic in a way that I never thought I'd be. And
How do you get more technophobic than you already were, Lee?
you read
Oh,
the
wait.
Every? Yeah.
That's right. You
Just
talked to
told
us
you.
when you were halfway through. You were already on that path.
Yeah, and
I
then
see.
it it sealed the deal and made me
Yeah.
like, I'm literally tinfoiling the entire house. The Bright Sword from Lev Grossman. It's a story of a young want-to-be knight who quests all the way to Camelot to find out that King Arthur is dead and Camelot's in disheveled. It's completely
Lev
That
Grossman
one's-
is the magicians, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's on my to-read pile.
It's very good. It's got a good sense of humor and just like if you love the King Arthur stories, it's great, and if you don't, it's still pretty good. So The Supermans, funnily enough, I was able to get this at Walmart of all places when it was sold out everywhere else. Barnes & Noble, all the online sellers. It was like, oh, we have distribution and supply chain issues. These guys, I didn't have a car, so I just stood in the line at the parking lot, and they just brought it out to me in like 32 seconds. So,
Nice.
and then I took a challenge to watch the director's edition of Star Trek: The Motion Picture. In 4K, it is glorious. The masturbatory 3.5-minute flyby of the Enterprise makes sense now.
4 minute.
What
yeah,
do you mean
it
makes sense now?
Well, when I was 9, I was like, "Can we please go? I would like the ship to go now." And then an hour later, and that was still the pacing on this movie. If you're a person who wants a movie to go, it does not go. If they were to recut it from modern time span or attention spans, it would be 45 minutes long. But it's still a very good movie. Also, an unintentional allegory about how the older generation needs to get the hell out of the way because they're going to screw it up for the younger generation. Because Kirk is such a selfish bastard. He takes command of the Enterprise away from a very good captain, a captain who's right every time, and he takes command away from him. He could have stayed admiral and just gone on a quest. It happens all the time. But he's like, no, I want to be captain. Oh, I'm going to be wrong through the whole damn movie. And inadvertently the science officer gets killed because of Kirk being impatient. Like, everything that goes wrong in this movie is Kirk's fault. It's kind of amazing. So, anyway,
Yeah.
that's me.
Well,
Yeah.
Thank you. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Him and the rest of the
Star Trek.
jackbooted thugs in Starfleet.
Well, and McCoy tries to point it out to him.
Oh, he
says-
does. He does.
He says, Jim, you're pushing. These people
Yeah.
know their jobs. You
Yeah.
know?
He creates an unstable wormhole that puts the entire ship in danger and its entire crew, and then he wants to fire phasers at it. And if the XO hadn't taken over and said, no, don't do that, you idiot,
Look,
Yeah.
you learned by the time they got to Generations.
maybe.
All right. Who's next?
I'll go.
All right.
Really quick. N.K. Jemisin, Broken Kingdoms. I should be finishing it with this weekend. And again, it's got to the good part, and there's a mystery that they just opened a new one. I'm like, ooh, you've got me. I'm curious as to where this goes. Media, DS9, Alien Earth. Finally finished the last episode of that.
Oh, yeah.
Still watching Fringe season 3. We are just starting disc 4 of season 3, and again, I've got to say, John Noble, watching him emote on this show, going from either very serious to just giddy, and then to crying, and then back like nothing happened. This man is horribly underrated as an actor.
I was going to say, if the Emmys took TV show science fiction more seriously, he should have got some nominations for that.
He totally should have.
But man,
actually,
his
the entire
crime-
cast. But his Walter Bishop is just
Yep.
amazing. Both of
his crimes
Walter
against
Bishops.
tomatoes in Return of the King.
28 years later,
Yeah, boy.
I watched it this week too.
that was a movie.
Finally. You
What?
Did you not like
Rob
it, Rob?
didn't like it? I have some quibbles as well.
It was all right.
Guys, it was so good.
I really liked it overall. Rob, what was your take though?
The fact that it was like 4 movies in one in the first 20 minutes, all of the jumping around, I'm kind of like, okay, oh look, it's 1200s Europe. It's the modern day. Now it's this.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
There's a lot of
stop it.
weird jump cut going on for sure.
Yes, just like stop it. But
I get what he was
No,
trying to
they
do
didn't.
with it. He was trying to show that technology for this island and for the UK has gone
Sure.
back to the 1200s.
I won't accept any Danny Boyle criticism.
no. It was a stylistic choice that
Yeah.
I would not have made, but I didn't make the movie, so Mr. Boyle, do your thing. By the end of the movie, it's like okay until the very last scene where
The tonal shift was just like,
yes, Rebecca, yes,
It's setting up the next movie.
and I understand
I
that.
get it.
Yeah, like
But it's just like-
I understand why like people walk away from 28 years later going, what was that?
Yeah.
see, here's the thing though. He
was me.
could have just not shown that part and then gone into the next movie. He could have just said, "You mind if, Jimmy, you mind if we help out?" Okay.
And then cut.
Boom. Cut.
Right there would have been the perfect place to cut.
That's all you had to do.
as both Carrie and Rebecca mentioned, FanX, but we'll talk about that in the after party. Really quick on comics. New History of the DC Universe, Book 3, going from
is it
Crisis on.
out?
It is out.
Nice.
Going from the just following Crisis on Infinite Earths, the good one, to War of Light / Blackest Night. And so much good stuff. And then in the back of the books, and I have not mentioned this before, they give you the chronology and the history with references for books to read.
Oh, look at
So
that.
cool.
So each of the issues has that kind of index so that you can find out, like, oh, this is what the stories that they're referencing are. I'm going to cover the absolutes in one shot. And you are number 7.
I'm going to grab that omnibus of the history when it comes out for sure.
It'll be worth it. So, Absolute Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and Absolute Evil.
Okay, hold it up a little bit higher real quick. Guys, the guy behind Superman right there, if you haven't been reading, that's Ra's al Ghul.
Oh my
Whoa.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's more like Ra's al Swole.
Yeah.
Get him! Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Keep going.
So, again, World Without Hope, and much like the Ultimate Universe currently for Marvel, Absolute Evil kind of taps into that and realizes there's something off with our universe, and this is a choice at the quantum level. And Veronica Cale, who's a longtime Wonder Woman villain, is putting together her own Justice League to combat the dissidents who are fighting to give hope to the people, because they are effectively terrorists as far as the world governments are concerned. So Absolute Evil is adding just another layer onto the story, and it's good. Mr. Terrific number 5, he says the thing. He says the thing, and I was like, by the time I finished reading it. And you get Black Lightning in this.
Nice.
And they kind of lean on the fact that Michael Holt, Jeff Pierce, and another friend of theirs were actually Olympic decathletes as a part of a team, and had knew each other for years and just kind of play upon that. And you get Mr. Terrific and Black Lightning team up, and it's great.
I have never in my life thought about Olympics in a world that has superheroes.
Jeff Pierce is actually, I think all three of them were gold medalists in their events. So that's good.
All right.
And again, never not going to give you a Jeff title. Jeff the Land Shark.
Look at him! Look at his
These little
costume.
Triceratops. Yes, it's great because he's in the Savage Land with an appearance from
my
Elsa
gosh.
Bloodstone as well.
Really?
Elsa
Okay.
Bloodstone's the best.
It is literally delightful. I'm loving this series. I mean,
That's
if
great.
you've never read a Jeff comic, do yourself a favor. Give yourself a little bit of joy in 22 pages with a land shark that doesn't talk but has big adventures with superheroes. Wonder Woman 25, continuing the Mouse Man story, but we get characters who can say more than just the Mouse Man knows and mice have ears. Finally, thank God. And we also get a little more about a counter society going on within that culture for Carrie.
Oh, yes.
Spider-Man number 21. If you're not reading this book, if you're not reading any of the Ultimate titles, you owe it to yourself to read Ultimate Spider-Man.
Is that
It's been
Bullseye?
it's been so
It is
good.
Bullseye.
Yeah. It has been just terrific, this title. It's Jonathan Hickman.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Matt
hack.
Fraction, Batman number 2, featuring Tim Drake Robin,
Oh, that's a dope cover.
That's
Yeah.
very cool.
which is kind of a takeoff on the first issue that had
Yeah.
Batman in the same kind of style.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's a good story of seeing Tim kind of fighting alone and driving the 13-gear Batmobile.
13 gears.
It's a lot of gears.
Do
Yeah.
we need that?
Is he
Okay.
going off-roading?
It's
Got
well,
three,
it's like
it's got
9
three
gears
reverse
for-
gears.
9 gears for driving, 3 gears for like crisis events, and a 13th gear that makes it the best goddamn car ever, according to Batman.
Well, wouldn't
What
you
does it
just
do?
leave
Do
it
we
in
know?
that gear then?
We're waiting for the big reveal of what the 13th gear
We're waiting
does.
for the 13th gear.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Chekhov's
Keep
gear.
us, yeah,
for
keep
sure.
us posted.
We'll get there.
And lastly, for Mr. Jackson,
Yes.
The Last Starship.
Oh, yes.
This story gives you the background of the burn from Discovery.
Oh, really?
Yes. And
I
this,
do
this
not
happens.
like the art at all.
It happens. I mean, the story starts just literally moments before the burn happens, and takes place mostly following the burn when the Federation's trying to figure out what just happened.
That's what happens when you let the Gorn into the Federation.
It's what happens. And we get a visit from, I'll say, two old friends. One from Picard and one from those old scientists.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll pick that up. Let's see, Rebecca.
Yeah, let's go. Just to get this out of the way, Taylor Swift's new album, The Life of a Showgirl, bad. That's all I'm going to say.
Like Michael Jackson bad or bad?
Yeah, not bad in a good way.
No, like, she was good when she was the underdog, right? And now she's a billionaire and one of the most successful pop artists of all time and one of the most famous people of all time, and has everything she could have ever wanted. So she has no struggles and she's not really relatable anymore. So I thought it was bad. Also, her first song, The Fate of Ophelia, saying that Ophelia, she was saved from the fate of Ophelia by a man. Do you know what killed Ophelia? Men.
Yeah.
Ophelia died because of men. Anyway, that's all. TV shows. Peacemaker. Really glad they're finally doing stuff on Peacemaker. Next week's the finale.
I know. It's long, though. It's 57 minutes long, he said.
Okay, gee whiz. But like, I cannot help but thinking about how James Gunn said he was so burnt out when he was writing this season. And I feel like I can see it in the show.
Maybe
That's
a
just
little
me.
bit.
I don't know.
Maybe a little bit.
Again, I judge these things based on whether the wife is into it or not, and she loves Peacemaker, so she doesn't have all that baggage like the rest of us.
I have
Yeah.
to agree with you. If there's a genre show and my wife tunes in, I'm like, well, this must be the best show ever made.
I'm loving it. The yes, McDonald's.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
But a lot of people complain about this last episode, saying it was just like too short or something, and it was the same length as the previous episodes.
Yeah.
I thought a lot by the end of the episode, I was like, I never thought you'd ever make me feel bad for this certain character. Mm-hmm. And now I do. You made me feel for this character.
Yeah, right.
And Charles, I really enjoy Peacemaker. I think story-wise, this second season has been approached incorrectly.
Well, I mean, it's doing very well as far as
it and
the views. It's
Superman
doing very
were like,
well.
Yeah, it was the #1 TV show on HBO Max.
And James Gunn said that he's kind of done with it.
And honestly, love that for him. I would be okay with that.
So do you think he'll have someone else work on it after him, maybe?
I don't know.
Just
If
take
they
like an EP role or something?
If they even
Or
bring
just
it
kind
back.
of take a break.
Yeah, maybe take a break.
Because he's got so much going on.
That's true.
Right?
I'll say
Imagine if
this.
Kevin Feige was not just overseeing the Marvel Universe, but was trying to write shows,
Direct them.
Direct stuff.
and showrun and.
But also, not only that, but also outside of the show, so like on the podcast, right? He's got to establish canon for everything. So I had mentioned to Jake, I was like, when vigilante meets other vigilante, and they go Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
Would Spider-Man exist in Earth X because of the Jewish creators?
Oh, that's a good question.
And then James Gunn clarified the actual answer to that in the podcast or in an interview.
Way.
And so there's just a lot that James Gunn has going on. And I think it would be in his best interest to take a break from Peacemaker.
I'll say this. John Cena, finally to me, I mean, I'm alone in this, showed his acting chops in this episode.
Oh no, James Gunn has fully admitted he's like the change in the improvement in acting that I have seen in James Gunn from season 1 to season 2 of this thing.
It's huge.
It's huge, and
Yeah.
I see it too, and I really love this for John
Absolutely.
Cena.
Yeah.
Some movies. We got to talk about some movies. Last week, 2 movies came out, and I was at Van X, so I didn't get to see them, but I caught up this week. Eleanor the Great stars June Squibb. It is Scarlett Johansson's directorial debut.
No.
It's got June Squibb.
Yes, she's Eleanor the Great.
I love June Squibb.
She is so funny in this. So it is about a woman who her longtime roommate dies, and her roommate was a survivor of the Holocaust. And so June Squibb moves to New York to live with her daughter. And her daughter signs her up for some classes at the JCC, the Jewish Community Center. And June Squibb finds herself in a Holocaust survivors support group and starts to tell her roommate's story as if it were her own.
No.
And it turns into one of those, oh no, my lie has spiraled so far out of control that it's going to catch up to me at some point. It stars the woman from Falcon and Winter Soldier, Erin Kelly something. I cannot remember her full name. Erin Kellyman stars her. She's excellent in this.
Awesome.
I love to see her in this. Chiwetel Ejiofor as her father is in this. This was a cute movie. I think it needed more. It comes in at an hour and 38 minutes, so it's really short. And I feel like the movie could have really benefited from spending some more time and letting us marinate in these characters and their situations. I saw it on a Tuesday with a theater full of olds, and honestly, loved it. I thought it was great.
aren't you like an old in training? Isn't like everything you want in your future?
Yeah. So when I was there, I was like, should I start coming to movies on a Tuesday afternoon with all the olds?
Because maybe they'll invite you to their mall walking club and their book club,
or their bunko club.
Yeah, teach me how to play bridge.
Bridge club.
Go to Golden Corral on Wednesdays with them.
Yeah.
Ask them when they're moving to Mesquite so you can move down too.
Exactly. But yeah, cute movie. If you like June Squibb, her character in this, it's not what I expected from June Squibb, and I was very pleasantly surprised. Another movie that came out last week, one of the best movies of the year. If you're looking for another movie about the younger generation outpacing the old generation, One Battle After Another, the latest Paul Thomas Anderson film.
I want to see it.
I've heard nothing but good about this.
It is incredible. I will say, just to put it out there, I did read, it's loosely based on Vineland by Thomas Pynchon, so I read that. I guess Thomas Pynchon is like a staple author. I don't know that he's for me. But One Battle After Another, Leonardo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, Sean Penn, introducing Chase Infinity. If you want to know how Chase Infinity got her name, she's named after Chase Meridian from Batman and the phrase to infinity and beyond from Toy Story. She is the coolest kid alive.
Okay. This is a real human? That's not a character's name?
No, that's her. That's the actress's name.
What?
This movie, I don't know. It's incredible. I was debating between 4.5 stars and 5 stars when I left the theater. And the more I sat on it, I was like, this is absolutely a 5-star movie. The first 30 minutes show you the history of Leonardo DiCaprio and Tiana Taylor's character as they are part of this revolutionist group who are fighting big government, essentially. And Tiana Taylor's character turns into a rat, and so she has to leave the group, and Leonardo DiCaprio is left to raise their daughter. They go into witness protection, and he spends her life raising her up to be a fighter, to be in this revolution, and she finds herself part of it, and Leonardo DiCaprio has stopped, like he has let himself go, and so he suddenly finds himself thrust back into it, and he's like, I don't know what I'm doing, and so he turns to the support of her martial arts teacher, Benicio del Toro, who plays Sensei, and he's the true star of the film. I think he should walk away with a supporting actor win for this movie. He's excellent in it. Sean Penn, also excellent in it. He makes me feel so uncomfortable, and he is just great. It's just a good movie. I don't know what else to tell you, but go see it. And it is almost 3 hours long, but it is the whole time. Like, you are in it. And then last movie that came out this week, if you like horror movies and you like dogs, the movie Good Boy, starring Indy the dog. It is a horror movie that takes place from the perspective of the dog. And I will just tell you now, no harm comes to the dog. Dog
Spoilers!
Is fine. People care about that.
I know.
And I just want you to know, it's the millennials who are making movies now. and we don't hurt the dogs.
People
So
care more about making sure the dog doesn't get hurt in a movie than the people in the movie not
Yeah.
getting hurt. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
fuck the people.
yeah, honestly.
I love that the director had to shoot everybody so you didn't see their faces because he had to be the body for the dog, for the owner, because
Oh,
the dog
it's-
wouldn't respond to the actor playing the owner.
And it's so good. The metaphors are a little heavy-handed. That said, I really, really love when a movie takes a risk, and this movie does that. It takes a really good risk, and I think it pulls it off. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Like I said, I'm biased because I love dogs. I love horror movies, but I thought it was a really good story. And indie, we need awards categories for dogs because Messy from Anatomy of a Fall. If you watch that movie, I don't know how that dog did that. And then Indy for Good Boy. Just such a good performance from a dog.
Is that what the Academy Award would be? Best good boy in a movie?
Best good boy. Goodest
Or good
boy.
girl.
Goodest
Good
boy in
boy.
the movie. In a movie.
You wait till they remake Monster Squad with just Labradors.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tony.
Oh, let's see. Quick plug for June Squibb. If you haven't watched Thelma, go watch Thelma.
Yeah, that
don't-
movie rips.
Thelma
I don't even know
is-
what a June Squibb is.
It's the old lady that. So I first saw her in Shameless. She was the owner of the laundromat who was eating cat food. Yeah. Anyway, what I watched this week, 28 years later, I mentioned as well, like Rob. My one quibble with the movie is probably more that I feel like they kind of went away from their own lore a little bit with how the zombies are. Because I just watched 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later a couple months ago. And like they made a big deal about saying, oh, these once you get sick, you stop eating, and all of them just die of malnutrition after a few weeks, right? And all of a sudden
but
now they're
consider
not.
consider also, in 28 weeks later, they'd evacuated everybody out of Britain, and they were just starting to bring people back. So the zombies had nothing to eat. There was no food source.
Well, they're still animals.
Well, and also,
They weren't really, for some reason, animals just don't seem to exist for zombies.
but also in 28 years later, they do establish that these guys are evolving.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I wish
Yeah.
they would have done a little more work with that, though. Just a little more hand-holding for me, I guess, spoon-feeding of that information.
Really? Because I feel like they do that pretty, like, a lot with the alpha.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right with the alpha.
Or were you just so put off by the alpha that you were like, I can't even...
That's a freaking huge wiener on the screen all the time.
See, I was waiting for somebody to complain about that instead of just me.
Complain.
They should call it. They shouldn't call him the alpha. They should call him the dong. I mean, he's on
Don't
a hill.
worry,
He's
it's
on a hill
prosthetic.
like a kilometer away, and you can still see the outline of it.
It's a prosthetic. Don't
Oh,
worry.
obviously, nobody walks around like that in real life.
Throw that to Ron Jeremy.
John Hamm.
So anyway,
job.
but aside from that, I feel the same a little bit about the crazy amount of jump cuts in the first half of the movie. But I see what the director was going for and the writer with it, and I really liked it overall. I'd say like 4 out of 5. I thought 28 Years Later was really cool.
Did you guys cry at all? I cried.
No,
Oh, okay.
Just
I-
start crying
I-
in zombie movies.
I cried at the first movie because I was scared.
Well, just Jodie
I did a little
Comer's
bit.
whole arc.
Yeah.
There,
I
I
did.
got a little bit.
Thank
of
you,
the
Carrie,
feels.
my one true friend.
My thing was I was watching it at 1 a.m. and I was already pretty tired, and I was just like, oh, yep, there she goes.
I wish I could say I would know if I would cry or not, but I will never watch this movie. So I
No,
will.
this has really fast zombies, Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I really liked it. I'm very much looking forward to the next one. TV shows. A little show with Glenn Powell called Chad Powers.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot to mention Chad Powers.
The first episode, you could tell it was getting its legs a little bit. It's got pilot syndrome, like every pilot does, but I still enjoyed it. And then the second episode just goes hard, and I really enjoy what they're doing with that. I don't care about football, but let me tell you, I care about Chad Powers.
Chad Powers does such a good job at quickly and efficiently establishing Glenn Powell's character as a dickbag. Like, this guy sucks, and you know it within 30 seconds.
Well, if anybody's going to play a dickbag, it's Glenn Powell.
But here's the thing. He does such an amazing job because the premise of the story is he's pretending to be someone else so he can play football again, right? And his shift of what he is to this character he's created to try and pretend to be, he does an amazing job of switching between these two personas. And, highly recommend Chad Powers. There's only 2 episodes out so far, but I'm really enjoying it.
All right.
Let's see. Picked up Ghost of Yote on the PS5, and oh baby, it's a samurai game, and I'm having a good time with that. Yep, it's one of those console games that comes out every once in a while that you look at. If you're a big PC gamer, you know you set a certain level of expectations for graphics and things like that, and sound design and all that, and once in a while a game will come out on a console that makes you go, oh yeah, this hardware might be old, but if you know what to do, you can make it look just as good as any
That's how I
of
feel
the
about my
super
Atari
high-end.
2600.
Yeah, you can make it. No, you can make it look just as good as some of the high-end PC stuff out there. It looks incredible. It's
So you're talking like the Atari Jaguar.
yeah, at least 64 bits is what I'm saying. Yeah. So Ghost of Yote, I'm only about 2 hours in, but it's really cool. I really liked Ghost of Tsushima. Same. It's the sequel. Same game. Same, or I should say same developers. So that's looking really good so far. And then, let's see, I covered that. I guess that's about, I finished up an audio book. I don't know if anyone reads these, but me that I know of, but it's called The Villain's Code. It's an audio book by Drew Hayes. And I finished the second one. It's quite good. It's a superhero science fiction kind of a universe, but you follow some of the villains in the universe instead of the good guys, and it's been quite good.
All right. Let's see. For me, been watching English Teacher. Been binging that.
Oh yeah, we started
show.
season 2 of that. We started. Good
Many
stuff.
reasons to like that show. A lot of funny people in it, of course, but also it's a reminder that we liberals can be irritating sometimes.
Hey, man.
So just keep that in mind.
How many times in that first episode did they call him out for basically being annoying?
Yeah, we can be. So let's temper it a little bit, shall we?
Not only can we be annoying, but we also don't agree on most of our key issues.
Exactly. That's another problem.
Yeah.
But anyway, so there's that. I've been listening to that Khan podcast.
Yeah. It's, Naveen Andrews as Khan, I think, is inspired casting. But otherwise,
that's all I got for it. Is
He's better than Benedict Cumberbatch.
You mean John Smith?
Peacemaker. This most recent episode has been terrific.
It was
Loved it.
fantastic.
I watched kids on the network TV. They have this news show called 2020, and there was a puff piece about Disneyland's 70th anniversary. That was a couple of hours. It's on your Disney Plus. Definitely a puff piece, but kind of interesting.
Is this the one where they revealed that the drawbridge still works?
Yes, they talk about the drawbridge and all that. Also, the morning show on Apple TV with. Here's my bold take, and I finally have realized this. Jennifer Aniston, very attractive.
You're only just now?
Just now.
You should go see what she looked like when she was on Friends.
I never watched Friends, so
We just rewatched We're the Millers, if you've seen that movie.
I have not.
Yeah.
She's like specifically a babe in that movie.
Big time.
Horrible Bosses is the
Horrible
one for me, because
Bosses?
she is
that the
so
one?
foul-mouthed and evil.
Lee's like,
and-
that really does it for me.
It
Well, then
does.
we should watch We're the Millers too, because she's kind of
Yeah.
evil in that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I love an evil hot girl. It's
But
just
in the morning show, she's this morning show news anchor person who is kind of horrible and is kind of still in love with John Hamm. Well, we all are, aren't we?
Who amongst us?
Yeah. And then I just rewatched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 because I needed a good cry again. So
Bro.
there you go. Yeah.
floor.
I can't believe that movie sometimes. I just can't believe that. I love the Guardians franchise. I just do, all of them. But I can't believe that they do some of the things in that movie that they do. It's just, but I will cry every time. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's head over to the after party, shall we? Y'all can join us if you join our Patreon. It's very, very affordable. GeekShowGotThisCovered.com is the link to our Patreon. And we're headed over there to continue the show. We'll talk some more about FanX. We'll talk about, now that everyone's seen Alien Earth, maybe we'll talk about that.
I'd talk about how Netflix somehow dropped a Shane Black movie without me knowing.
Oh, okay. All
Stupids.
that coming up.
Oh, yeah, that's Netflix.
So join us over there. Let's head over. Live long and prosper, bitches.